Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm going to share some tips and products for healthy hair. Now this last winter was actually pretty rough on my hair. It was dry and dull, I had some scalp itchiness and a bit of dandruff and also trouble controlling the frizziness, but I was able to turn that around and get my hair soft and shiny again and my scalp healthier than it's been in a while. This video is done in partnership with the Innate Life, which is a wonderful Canadian company who makes amazing hair treatments full of natural potent ingredients, which I will get into more in a bit. But my first tip for healthy hair is a healthy body. Of course, you need to eat healthy and get the nutrients your body needs so that it can produce healthy hair. Now, I have struggled with iron deficiency, and it's something that I definitely need to be conscious of, and I haven't really been keeping track of in the last little while. But something that I didn't realize is that iron can actually affect your hair. But I'm now being more conscious of getting all the vitamins and minerals I need and making sure I'm getting enough iron. It's also really important to be properly hydrated. You're full of water, your body needs water, and that's going to relate to the health of your hair. Next is to avoid using heat as much as possible. Heat is very damaging to your hair, and I've talked before about how when I decided to grow my hair out, I tried to use very little heat on it, and I definitely think that helped with being able to grow it out longer and healthier. A great way to do this is to use heatless hairstyles, and there are tons of tutorials online. My favorite is to twist it into little buns, either sectioning it into 4 and doing small ones on top of the head, or twisting it from the front to the back into low buns. And either doing that when it's a bit damp or sleeping on them overnight, and that way I can get loose waves without using a curling iron. I do use a straightener on my bangs, but I'll try to clip them down as they're drying so that I don't need to straighten them as much. Next, you not only need to nourish your body, but you need to nourish your hair. And using plant oils is a great way to not only get moisture into your hair, but a lot of them have really beneficial properties. I've been treating my hair with the Innate Life's herbal hair mask, rose hair elixir, and dry scalp treatment. I was most excited about the scalp treatment because, like I mentioned, this winter I had some dryness, itchiness, and a bit of dandruff. And this is a deep treatment. It has ingredients like shea butter, macadamia nut oil, and argan oil for moisture. It also has tea tree oil, which is anti-inflammatory and antifungal to treat the itchiness and dandruff. Rosemary, which helps stimulate your hair follicles and encourage hair growth. And I really like the peppermint in it. Combined with the tea tree, it makes for this really nice cooling sensation on your scalp. To use it, you just work across your head, sectioning the hair off and rubbing it into the scalp, and then you massage it all in for a few minutes. It's supposed to be left on for a few hours, or you can also leave it on overnight. The rose hair elixir is for frizz and dry ends, and I found this oil absorbed really nicely. It contains ingredients like sea buckthorn oil, which has a ton of vitamins, rosehip oil, which has antioxidants and helps protect your hair, hemp seed oil for helping strengthen your hair, black cumin seed oil, which I'd never heard of before, but apparently has a lot of really good hair and skin benefits, and a bunch of other oils. You just take a few drops, rub it between your palms, and then run it through the mid and end section of your hair. Finally, there's the herbal hair mask, and this is designed as a weekly treatment for dry and damaged hair, and it contains herbs and extracts like burdock, tulsi, dandelion, horsetail, lavender, and a ton of others to help your hair. To use it, you just saturate the mid to end section of your hair and leave it on for a few hours or overnight. I was really excited to try out the Innate Life's products because Holistic Habits recommends them and she has the most incredible hair. I think my favorite is the scalp treatment because I really like the feeling of it and also that it didn't make my roots greasy, which I was kind of worried about, and I definitely noticed the biggest difference with this one. It also has a really nice smell, sort of a tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus kind of smell, which I really like, but actually what has a really good smell is the rose hair elixir. It of course has a really nice rose smell. My next tip is to try to wash your hair less, and it can take some time to get your hair used to that, and also to avoid shampoos that really strip your hair. I know some people want super clean, squeaky clean hair, and I used to wash my hair like that, but it can take out all of the natural oils and leave your hair and scalp really dry. Something I actually found surprising is since using the scalp treatment, I actually have to wash my hair less. And I think that's because my scalp isn't as dry, so my hair is not overproducing oil to combat that. And my final tip is to use a wooden hairbrush. They are so much better than a plastic hairbrush at helping prevent your hair from breaking, and also because of the wooden bristles, they help distribute the natural oils throughout your hair. Now, something I had to learn when I grew my hair out longer was not to brush my hair from the top down, but instead to start at the bottom and work my way up. It's a much better way to get rid of knots and tangles without breaking or pulling out your hair. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy with the current condition of my hair. I especially notice it in my scalp, but I would love to hear in the comments if you guys have any other tips for healthy hair. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much to those of you supporting me on Patreon, and I will see you in the next one.